How should we read and interpret the book of Ecclesiastes? The book of Ecclesiastes is one of my favorite books of the Bible. It's a part of what we would call the wisdom literature in Scripture. And I think we read it that way, that it's the reflections of the teacher, that's the self-identified person in Ecclesiastes that's writing, speaks to himself as the teacher. So the teacher is reflecting later years, an elderly person, possibly Solomon, who's sharing a lot of wisdom and bringing to light a lot of the reality that things aren't idealistic, that there is a futility to certain things, bringing to light that there's a season for everything, bringing to light that happiness is a valuable thing. So even in the futility, there's all things being equal, a certain wisdom to finding joy and celebrating relationally, celebrating in due time, weddings, things like that. And so it's a book that I love to read because I think it's like reading Henry David Thoreau or any other kind of thing that forces you to reflect on life. Like instead of reflecting on something in life, you're stepping back and you're reflecting on life as a whole. And I think reflecting on that, which we don't do very often, is a good thing because it allows for God to teach us about the fact that our days are numbered, life is short, and that we need to be good at living well, not just good at doing things in life. So I can have a certain skill as a carpenter, but wisdom is really a certain skill at life itself. And so the wisdom literature helps us hone, reflect on, go deeper with the skill of living well. And so I think it scratches an itch. And so most people that read Ecclesiastes or the book of James or other Proverbs, we find that it really fills us because there's not much that we run into on a day-to-day level that does that has that same kind of ability to elevate us above life, cause us to think on life, and therefore hopefully to live better. So it's a great thing, I think, to be read kind of in those lines.